Hi and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Attack on Titan. This is season 4, episode 1. We have finally made it to the final season. Even though the final season has been going on for a little while and it's only just recently wrapped for us, at least when we were filming this. But it seems like there's still some more story to tell after that. So even when we get to the other side of these 28 episodes that are out right now, seems like there's more story to tell. And a lot happened in the third season, especially in part 2, and especially in those last episodes of that season where we really got to know a lot about the history between the Eldians and the Mali people and how that all sort of fits together, and ended with Eren and all the others finally making it to the sea and getting to see what is on the other side of the wall. And now I've said this multiple times. Now I really want to get into, okay, so what's up with these Mali people? Let's see it from their perspective. Let's see some more from Zeke's perspective. For example, because we did learn that Zeke and Eren are half siblings. You know, they're related, which is just, yeah, a lot of mind-blowing moments. But I'm just so ready to continue. Are you? Yes, all right. Let's do it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for Attack on Titan at the moment where we are several episodes ahead, well into season 4. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. I'm sorry, did you want to say anything before we start?
No, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit distant, but it happens sometimes with my scatterbrain. Just zoning out. So yeah.
And then still pregnant, so.
Still very pregnant, and it's very dry, so I have a teeny tiny, I don't know what's it called.
Chapped lips in a way, but
no, it's like a teeny tiny.
Not a wound, but
yeah, kind of like a teeny tiny wound.
Your lips cracked.
Yeah, and it's like something it does, and that's why I'm always sitting like this, because it's just a bad habit, you know.
Fair enough. So all the cat disclaimers out of the way. Let's get into the episode. Here we go. What? Whoa. Okay, got guns and shit, like full on war here. Whoa.
Are we watching the right thing?
Is this the same series? Falco and Colt. Okay, and they're fighting against the Eldians. So this is a while back. Ah, but he's an Eldian himself. Oh shit, he got a bit of a brain injury, maybe? Concussion? And now we get an explanation. Easy there. So they're the warrior candidates. Okay. But when is this? Oh.
The successor.
Okay. I have a bunch of questions. And the new intro. But yeah, it almost seems like a whole new show. A whole new story. Almost.
Yeah, but you wanted to see something from the Mali side.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting that. From like brand new characters even that we haven't met before.
Yeah.
Who are, like, they're all of them warrior candidates.
Yeah, we know what the warriors are.
Yeah, the warrior program. Yes. Oh, the other side of the sea.
Right.
So we have the other side of the walls, now the other side of the sea.
一体誰が選ばれるんだろうね。
なんだガビ、自分以外の比較対象が他にいねって口ぶりだな。
だって他にいないでしょ。
Gabby is very sure of herself.
そしてこの世界に残るのは善良なエルディア人だけだと。この戦いに勝って世界に証明する。
で、お前さっきから何してんだ。
これいいでしょ。
このままここに留まっていてもいずれ榴弾が降り注ぐだけです。
カードの切り方を間違えれば負けだ。
マガト隊長、奴が現れました。
That?
連合の新兵器、対巨人砲
Allied
だ。
forces.
あの150ミリ口径から放たれる鉄鋼弾なら巨人を一撃で仕留められる。
Damn. Whoa.
再び巨人の力を取り戻せる保証はありません。
そうだ、9年前から始まった始祖奪還計画が返り討ちに終わり、超大型と目型を失った。
Oh, so this is after 9 years ago. Fuck.
今日まで続く戦争の引き金となり、パラディ島作戦は後回しとなった。巨人の力は絶対である。そうでなくてはならんのだ。エルディア人部隊、突撃準備を急げ。我が祖国から栄誉を得るチャンスだ。
800.
ここ
Whoa.
にいる800人のエルディア人がだ。
They're just throwing them at their own people.
決死においては敵遠征
Suicide Squad.
機関銃を無力化せよ。
Oh, fuck.
いいか、これは貴様ら薄汚い悪魔の末裔がその汚名を献上しあの装甲列車に要塞の周りをうろつかれているうちは鎧も獣もここに呼ぶわけにはいかん。
Okay, so they've got the armored Titan and the Beast Titan.
お前も獣を受け継ぐ身なら
Ooh.
いい加減に上に立つ者としての覚悟を持て。
Oh, so much.
それ私にやらせてください。
お
じゃーん私なら一人で走行列車を無力化で
Made
き
a
ます。
super grenade.
私のような優秀な選手は二度と現れないでしょう。
Wow.
しかもすごく可愛いし。
Double wow.
Wow.
隊長殿がもし私を愛するあまり
Okay, she's full on manipulating him now. Fine.
行け。
私が鎧を継ぐに値する戦士であることを証明してまいります。作戦成功のため今だけ腕章を外すことをお許しください。
Brave, though. Or she just
Yeah.
really wants to prove herself.
機械、きっとエルディア人だ。巨人化する前に撃て。バカ言え。やるならお前のライフルだろう。動かないぞ。構うな。撃て。
Whoa. Yeah. Fucking well done.
2 and 1.
お前らを思い通りにさせてはならんのだ。
Shit. Oh. What the shit? What kind of Titan is this? Is that Emia's? Or the one we don't know about yet?
One of the two, I think.
これより降下作戦を開始する。ジークが矛となり、
Because
Whoa, wait, wait,
ラ
wait.
イナーが盾となるのだ。
Seek, Rainer, hey!
he got a little
Yeah,
dingy.
they got older. Okay, so they're just conquering all the nations.
I'm trying to at least.
Yeah. They are getting wiped out. Come on. That thing is fast. Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
big
the...
face.
Yeah, yeah.
なんでマーレ人の俺が撃たれるんだ。
何してんのワルコ。
エルディア人
You Eldians are supposed to soak up the bullets.
国際法を遵守して私に覆いかぶされば鎧を継承できると思った。
They do have
ちっとも役に立ってないんだけど。
laws of war.
訳してくれると彼に出血は収まってるから安心しろって。触るな、汚れる悪魔だとさ。
Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood. They're not fighting other Eldians. They're just fighting other people, other nations, conquering them, and using the Eldians they have while doing it. What sort of soldiers are they sent? They're not... What the hell? Are they just gonna become titans when they hit the ground?
Damn, he got old as you said.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, and Zeke doing his thing.
Of course, he's royal blood.
Yeah, he is.
So he can...
Fucking hell, he's a child of...
That's why he can control the...
Dinah. That's some fucking tactic. It's raining titans.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
Nom 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 nom.
That's still just as disturbing as it's always been. Okay, those cannons are really effective. Fucking walls. Hey, but he is definitely still the armored titan. Good luck. Wow. Ooh, dude. Oh, they got more of those.
Yep.
Okay, Raina, move fast. Oh shit. Are we rooting for? I don't know who to root for. Ooh. Galliard. I think you got all of them. Here's the monkey. Oh no. He's gonna start throwing. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Those ships are done for. Oh, what? Oh shit, shit, shit.
What happened?
They managed to fire off the shots before he hit them. Okay, now they're done for.
Yeah.
Well, that was exhilarating. Mid-East Allied Forces. Okay.
だが世界には巨人の力が全てを支配する時代が終わりつつあることを知られ、マーレは一刻も早く始祖の巨人を手に入れる必要に迫られた。
勇猛果敢なるマーレ軍の猛攻によりスラバ要塞ついに陥落せし。
Sean? Or who? Ah! Oh, what? This episode? What the fuck? I did not expect that at all. I'm so intrigued. What a way to get back into the story. Crazy. But that was season 4, episode 1. something quite different, as we've already said a bunch of times.
It was totally different, like completely. Like somebody said, new genre.
Yeah, it's almost gonna be like a new. It's gonna feel like a new genre, almost a new series once we get to the final season. And it does. And we've had a big time jump. And because of everything that happened in the first 3 seasons and the Malians essentially losing that war, or at least they did not manage to get their hands on the founding titan and eradicate everyone on the Paradise Island. So because of that, it seems like that sort of triggered a lot of events, or a lot of the other nations maybe trying to either, I don't know if they were a part of the Mali nation, or if they're just, rebelling against them in some way, left them. But at least they've been thrown into another war now, the Mali people.
I don't know. No, I don't think they have been thrown into it. I think they are themselves trying to conquer the world.
Oh yeah,
we did see the screen in the middle where it was, where they told us that Mali is a military dictatorship, and they just the only thing they basically, like, as a nation wants is just expansion and to conquer everything.
Military dominance, so to say. But I'm only basing that on, I think it was Zeke who said that we are only doing this, Rainer, because we lost before. We didn't get the founding titan. We lost that war. So this is only happening because of that. I got the sense of that, at least. So
yeah, that's what he said. But perhaps it was because if they had all
done that, okay, then they wouldn't have to engage in this type of war. They would have been able to conquer and wipe out these allied forces in another way, with the founding titan.
For example, you could completely just mindfuck them into subordinates.
Yeah, that is true. If they had the founding titan, this battle would have been different. It wouldn't have been a battle at all. So yeah, I guess you could interpret it in that way. And they've always wanted to conquer. It's just their plan to get the founding titan and use that to conquer the rest of the world didn't work, so now they have to do it the old-fashioned way, in a sense, even though they still have titans, obviously. They still have whoever is inside of the beak-faced one, and then we have the quick one running around. They're calling it Galliard or something. And that's most likely, just the name of the person who's inside. And we haven't seen that titan before per se, but it could maybe be because something must have happened to Ymir's titan.
Yeah, it did look a bit like Ymir, with like the huge head and like the small but very quick, agile body that was basically
jumping all over the place.
Yeah, and it had claws and everything.
Yeah.
And perhaps this particular, like, Galliard, it looked like he had some sort of like a mask on, or something like an armor thing. So maybe he could use his, or she could use. Yeah. They could use their abilities, hardening abilities, for example, to make.
Yeah, already like learned more about this titan and using this titan than Ymir did, perhaps.
Perhaps, we don't know.
And as you're saying, being able to create armor around the head and on the hands as well.
It looked a bit like the claws were made of whatever that was.
Yeah, a very strong material.
And we didn't know that Ymir had claws as well. Like she had these. Yeah, she had claws, but more like very long nails.
yeah, not in the same way. No. So if it is the same titan as the one Ymir had, or if it's a completely new titan we've never seen before, I'm sure they're gonna show us exactly. And then of course we have the Armored Titan and the Beast Titan, still same people, Rainer and Zeke.
Yeah, and they must be on their last legs, and that's also why we saw the Eldian warrior candidates.
Yeah,
because they must be on their last legs, because we know they have like a lifespan of 13 years.
And they're getting ready to replace them.
Yeah, exactly. So we learned about the new the new candidates, warrior candidates, and you could also see from the
armband
that it was a different color, so you could definitely see that these people were more important. In the way that he was treating at least Gabby, the commander guy.
Yes,
he was very fond of her, or not fond of, but at least he was valuing her life.
Yeah, not nearly as expendable as the other 800 Eldians they just threw at this Fort Slava. I thought that was the name of it, and they just died. Almost all of them, it looked like.
Yeah, and some of them were used as Titan cannon fodder from the whole thing when they jump out of the.
Oh yeah. The kinetic bombardment. I think that's what Rainer he called it, and that was definitely a very effective tactic. They just didn't know that they had another one of those trains inside, and then like their technology, their cannons, anti-Titan cannons, like way better than anything we ever saw on Paradise Island.
Yeah,
like those cannons were never able to like straight up kill Titans in the same way, and not nearly as effective.
Like even the cannons, not the anti Titan rounds, but the cannons they were able to penetrate the armor Titan.
The armor Titan, yeah.
So that's definitely an upgrade in. But as we've talked about before, Paradise, they are about 100 years behind in technology wise, yes, because they left 100 years ago, so they don't have the same sort of progression in technology the same way.
Yeah, sort of stuck there. But what then happened? Like, did you want to say?
The whole thing where like they basically, we also saw very briefly that one of the Malians was hit on his hand, and he was whining because it hurt, and he said like, well, it should be you Eldians.
Yes, you're the cannon fodder, not me. You should be soaking up the bullets.
Exactly. And I feel so bad for these Eldians that they're just being used as
fodder and
flesh shields.
Yeah, and manipulated.
Yeah, and it's like, because you were horrible in your past, and because you are a specific subset of human, you are supposed to pay everything in blood.
You are sinful, and you must atone for it because you're all devils.
Yeah, because nobody's allowed to change apparently, and the way it just hurts a lot when you see these kind of things, because as an Eldian you can either choose to, as the Reis or the royal family did, try and make your own safe haven somewhere, or you can accept the oppression.
Yes, and be used by the Mali people as in whatever way they choose. If they want to sacrifice you, or if you show some sort of potential, you can maybe become one of these warrior candidates, and
but
maybe
even that is just pure,
and it's
tool, like you being used as a tool.
Exactly. No matter what it is, and it's so fucked up to think about that. And as the commander said as well, like the most important thing to the Mali nation is the Titans, the power of the Titans, and them using that and being able to dominate through that power. But it's also the same thing that makes them treat the Eldians the way that they do, and calling them devils. So they're essentially like saying that the Mali nation wouldn't be the same without the Eldians, but they're still treating the Eldians like subhumans. And it's just, man, that is so fucked up, and not making me want to root for the Mali people.
No!
At all, in any way. And also just conquerors, imperialists, and trying to dominate the rest of the world. This is not a good sign, nationwide, like you're not doing it to save the world or anything like that.
Heard about a few of those.
Had a few of those through history and stuff like that.
Not really something we are very fond of here in especially Central Europe.
No, thank you.
Especially like He had an occupation of sorts at some point. That was not very funny.
No. So not on their side, even though, as I said, I wanted that perspective, and I still want to learn more. I still want to see more, and I am so intrigued by the fact that we have jumped several years into the future, and we're seeing this war now that makes this series feel almost like an entirely new thing, but we still have characters that we do recognize, and words and events and whatnot that we do recognize. It's just quite different to watch, and we didn't get to see or spend time with the main cast, at least up until this point. Like we didn't get to see them in this episode at all. Like no Eren, no Mikasa, no Ahmed, no Levi, nobody, except for maybe in the end the person who read the newspaper. I thought that you couldn't really see it that much because the person was of course wearing a hat and we weren't supposed to see their face, but the hair color, the hair that kind of was showing like at the around the neck, looked like the same hair color as Sean. So maybe it was Sean, and the person also had sort of a lean face.
And he did. It did seem a little bit like, because he has not a mullet, but he does have like where he's short in the sides around. Yeah, and then a little bit long,
It's gotten a bit of a beard as well. He definitely is gonna look different. They are gonna look different now when we see them, because it's been a few years. At first, I was like, when we saw the character and with the hat and all, I was like, Kenny? But that wouldn't make sense. So Nani? Kenny is quite dead at this point.
Yeah.
But wow, what a start to the season! I cannot wait to watch the next one, and get further into this story now.
Yeah.
It's really, really intriguing. And then, of course, we also met some other new characters like, what was it? Falco and Colt
and Gabby?
Gabby and Udo, I think that was her name as well. Something.
Oh, the dark haired with the glasses?
I think, the one who almost like squeezed the top of the head of Falco.
Falco.
Yeah, and we're definitely gonna get to know those peeps better.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be a new main-ish cast that we're gonna be following on the side of the Mali people, and maybe when they find out about the other Eldians, maybe they'll start to realize that what they're doing for the Mali people is not the way to go about it. And
but it's not right to kill everyone just because they're kind of limiting your freedom.
No, not
either.
All. No, not at all. Not at all.
Everybody sucks.
This whole situation sucks, but it's very entertaining. It's a great series, no matter like all of that. If we agree with the characters or not, and what they're doing. But do you have anything else you want to add to the tiny thing? Yeah.
So is Reiner dead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the question I also wanted to ask, because it looked like when, of course, Zeke landed and we saw that he picked up all of those rockets, or what are they called? Missiles, something. Picked them up and started to do his thing, like winding up to do a throw. Like, okay, we know what's going to happen here. He's just going to obliterate that Navy. But he wasn't fast enough. He threw, but they managed to fire off some of their rounds, some of their missiles before they got hit. And Reiner was very quick to sort of push Zeke out of the way and then take the blunt of that bombardment. And it did not look good. No, I really don't want to just start out this season by losing Reiner, but
from the reaction of the warrior candidates, it looked like he was
or at least they think that something horrible happened. Like we won't know until we get closer look.
No, and the thing is, if he dies in Titan, or if he dies, that power is going to be respawning in some random Eldian.
Oh, that's right.
So if they lose another
and they lose the armored Titan, that's a big loss.
Then they have lost a lot. They have lost they didn't have the founding Titan, and they didn't have the attack, but they lost female Titan and they lost colossal Titan, and now if they're losing
The Armored Titan. Yeah, they're sort of running out of the thing that is making the Mali nation unbeatable.
Yeah.
And the thing you mentioned that is just such a big, of course, I just didn't think about it that way. Is the whole thing with Zeke, where it's like, oh yeah, of course, he is royal blood because he's the child of Grisha and more importantly Dina.
Yeah.
Or Dinah, however they pronounce it. So yeah, that's why he can do the things he can do, and he can control the Titans, and with his voice, and we have seen that before.
Yeah.
And now we just got a really good look at it, and I like the way they did it, and just having him stand there in the opening and go, and then just yelling, and them all just turning into Titans, and it was just raining Titans.
But I'm so frustrated that it didn't occur to me earlier that of course that's why, because we know that every time Eren comes like in contact with royal blood
through a Titan or something,
Titan or whatever, just even like just touching Historia,
that did something as well.
But we know that he's able to
be a conduit
and do basically the same thing as Beast Titan Zeke he just did. And I'm just so mad at myself for not recognizing this earlier, because we have talked about like how the hell is he able to control them?
Yeah, and it's such a simple answer. But maybe it was just all the information we got at the end of last season. It was just the amount of it, and then some of it just got, the revelations just got lost by the wayside, even if it's something as simple and straightforward as, oh, it's because of his parents and his mom, especially. His bloodline, royal blood. But I think that's going to do it for this reaction and review of Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 1. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.